Hi everyone, Chantel here, and today I'm actually going to show you how to make a basic tutu. And what you see right now is all that you'll need in front of you. There are different measurements for each size, so I'll include all those in the description. But as you can see, what you'll need is the color tool that you need, which is I have white, gold, and a light pink. You'll need a crochet band, some scissors, and this is actually a canvas that I have. I have cardboard measured out for each size, but for the life of me, I cannot remember where I put them. So I'm actually just going to use one of my 11 by 14 canvases, which I actually need to make a 12-month tutu. So, first off, crochet band. I actually make them, and you can buy the ribbon, well, the spool from Hobby Lobby. And what I do is I cut it to the length of what I needed, and I sew it up. And they also sell some at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has some like one for 79 cents, and Walmart has some for three of them, like three different colors, for I think $1.99, and it already comes, hand sewn together. They're good for headbands, and you could also use it for a tutu, but the smaller sizes. The tool I actually got from Hobby Lobby for $4.99. The glitter one is actually $3.99, and somehow, I don't know, but I guess they lowered the price on these. These are $3.99 now, which that makes me happy. And one tip, always buy when they're having the 50% off sale. Now, Walmart does sell tulle, but it's not like the quality of, if you want a good quality tutu, you don't want to buy the tulle from Walmart, because it's really thin and it's a matte finish. And I actually like these from Hobby Lobby because they're gloss. Okay, so I explained all that. Let's get started. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your crochet band, and you're actually going to count how many holes there are. I can't exactly tell you how many strips you need to cut, because all crochet bands are not the same size. And then if you're making one for like a 5 or 6 year older, it's actually going to be a lot longer and bigger than this one. So what you do is you start out and you count the notches in between. And on this one I actually have 33. So I am using 3 colors. So what I do is I actually layer each one and put 2 strips of tulle on it so it can be thick and full. Some people use 1. It's really what you want to do, but I actually use 2 because with this tulle, as I said, it's thick and it's shiny, so you don't really need too much. 3 will make it look too bulky, so 2 is actually pretty good when you're filling up 3 rows. So since I have three colors and 33 notches, 3 and 3, of course 33 of each, and since I'm doubling it, that'll be 66. So I'm actually going to show you how to do that. So the first thing I do is I take it, like I said, this is a canvas 11 by 14. I'm making a 12M tutu. I take the top part right here and I fold it over. It doesn't need to be a whole lot, just enough to where you can hold it. And you take it and wrap it around the other end. Now, don't pull it tight like this, because then it'll mess it up. And once you cut it, it'll be shorter than what you needed. So make sure it's good, not too tight, not too loose, because too loose, it'll be messed up when it is time to cut it as well. Now, when you're doing it, try to lining up as best as you can. I know there's other different ways of how people do this. This is just something like easy from how I do it. So I'm actually comfortable with this because I've done it for so long. Line it up And you'll see why we have to line it up in a minute. So I count each one, and then if that actually slips up there, hopefully you can see it, if that actually slips up there, you can pull it some just like this, and it actually tightens it up a little bit so you can see. And you just keep wrapping it around. Make sure you count as you're wrapping, because there's this, like I said, we need 66 of each color. So you see I'm still kind of pulling it, but I'm not pulling it super tight. I'm moving that strip down, and be sure not to waste. So now it's nice and good to where nothing is loose, and I'm pulling that to the end. Let me move this up so you can see. I'm pulling that right there to the end. You want to try to save as much tulle as you possibly can. So you just line it up with the rest. Make sure it's good and lined up. You don't want anything too far off. Now I'm going to keep rolling this until I have the amount that I need. So once it's time to cut, I will actually be right back to show you all how to do that. Okay, so I have gotten this wrapped around 33 times, counting it, that's front and back wrap. Okay, so now what you do, you take your scissors, chomp, 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 and you slide it right underneath there. And you cut right across. Make sure you get right there at the edge. Hopefully it focuses so you can see how close I'm cutting it. Alright, so now one end is cut. You're going to take your tool and you're going to set that one aside. Now let's go ahead and let's cut the other end. Make sure this right here is lined up right there at the edge. Now remember, you do not have to use a canvas. You can use cardboard. Take a piece of cardboard, measure it out, and tape a few pieces together so it can be thick. Alright, so now that's cut. So you see you have two sides. Now I know you're wondering, okay, well, you said you need 66 and this is only 33. Now I'm going to show you. This is 6 inches wide. So what I do is, if it's not a ribbon trim tutu, I don't leave it 6 inches. You're going to fold it in half. This is easier for me because it's just one straight cut and it's more even than trying to cut it straight down here, that long length. So you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it once more, just like that. So now all of it is folded together. Now you're going to take it and you're going to cut it right down the middle. Now look, you have 33 strips right here. Now let's do the other one. Fold down the middle, fold, fold in half, fold in half. How they used to say when you were in school, hamburger style. And then you're gonna cut again, right down the middle. Now you have your 66 strips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other two colors, and then I will be back to show you how to attach it to the crochet band. All right. Okay, so I have everything cut out, and I actually have put the crochet band on my mannequin. Now if you do not have a mannequin, you can actually use your leg. Like you slip the crochet band on, and where I'm going to start is from the back. So let me try to zoom in some so you can see. Alright, so the first color I'm going to start with is pink. You're going to take 2 pieces. Now this is what you do, just in case you get lost or confused, or you're doing something and you have to stop. and come back and continue. You see how the tulle curls up right there? That's the way that you're going to fold it in together. So you're going to take the two pieces, make sure they're lined up at the end. Take that part, just like that. You're going to make the loop with your finger. Now, take the loop and you're going to put it in through the bottom piece. I always use the thick parts and not the thin, because I'm terrified that it's gonna break or something, and with my luck it will. So you can see that loop. There's 3 loops actually, and we're gonna fill up all 3 loops. So you're gonna take this, pass it through up underneath so you can see. You pull that right through, and then tighten. All right, so I'm going to do it again so you can see. Now the color order that I'm going to do is pink, white, and gold. All right, so again, 2 pieces, the curled ends, fold in half and put together. Make sure ends are lined up. Loop at the top. Bottom hole, push through, loop through, pull tight. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the tutu, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have all the tulle on, and as you can see, it's so fluffy. And once you get it on, if pieces are bunched up, you just take it. Let me zoom in so you can see. You just take it like this and just pull it out, each strip. You can grab the two pieces at a time. Just take and pull out. And if you want it to go up, you just fluff up, just like this. Just fluff it up really good. If there's pieces that are underneath, you do the same as you did on the top, and you just take it and you pull. Just pull it right out. And that's what's actually good about the tulle from Hobby Lobby. It doesn't really get as bunched up bad like how matte tulle does, and it's easier to pull out. And then of course it looks so much fuller, so much fuller. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add a bow, and I'll include a tutorial on how to put a bow on here as well. But for now, this tutorial is actually done, and I will show you how the full outfit comes out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that whatever you make, you do a fantastic job on it. Bye!